Who wants to make their birthdays memorable or other people's birthdays memorable in your family? I got some tips for you. Morning, guys. Jim Squares here, bringing you some more solutions. Today's a productivity hack or a life hack on really making the other members of your family happier. So we're all about that. So first, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Share this with others who you think would benefit. So the way I came up with this idea is like built on a number of different things. So my wife helped me out with this too. So I got to give her credit because I'm sure she bought the decorations. But think of Disneyland if you've ever been there. If you ever heard of Disney and Halloween, or Disney and Christmas, or Disney and holiday, so what happens is if you're there over that period of time, the day before holiday, or when they decorate for the holiday, and after, what happens is you go to the day before, it's normal park, and then the day after, it's all Halloween, or all whatever. It's like overnight, it changes. So what I found is I talked to some employees there, and they go, "Oh yeah, we spend like all night, and all we do is decorate all night long, and we get it all done." And I was like, "Wow, that's pretty fascinating." I'm like, "That's a great idea," because then if you're there for the multiple periods of time, you could see the change. You almost get a new park. And so think of that in application to your home. So what we do is we pre-buy a bunch of decorations. We have a tub in the basement with streamers, plates, hats, balloons, signs, etc. And all kinds of stuff. And what do we do? I wake up early, so I wake up extra early to make sure I'm awake before the person. And I'll go downstairs, and then I'll take out that bin. Usually I get it out the night before, so I have it. It's easier. So make my mornings easy by planning the day before. And I take all that stuff out, and I just start decorating it. And I decorate like crazy. And all that stuff will be up by the time they get up. And they get up, and it's like, boom, it's a change. So it makes it happier for them. It helps them wake up right away to being a better day or something different. So and that's where it's like, wow, look at the lights, look at the balloons, the streamers, the everything, and the big signs. So that's one of the favorite ones. Hats, whatever. So that was one tip. So that's the first one. I would highly recommend that one. The second one, and this is what we do as a family, and this works out pretty good. And I don't honestly know where this came from. I think it started as like we kind of did it, and then we end up just keep going with it, and now it's stuck. So, but it's a treasure hunt, and where we say, it's like a riddle, and then they go to one place, and then they go at that place and they find another riddle, and then they go to another place and they find that riddle, and then they read it and go to another place, and so it's like a scavenger hunt essentially. You're just following these tips around, and what I try to do is a tip per year of age. So I don't do it for my wife and I anymore. We're a little past that, and that's a lot of clues. So, but in the day, all the kids, we usually have a clue for every year of age. So my daughter just turned 17, and so we did this year. My wife came up with this creative idea as a little alternate idea. It was like a treasure hunt, but it was a selfie list, and so she had to take a selfie of herself with every item in the list, straight down the list in order. So she had to find like a rose, and she'd go in the house, or flower, and she'd find a flower. Find a tree, and do it with the tree. Find something fluffy. That was our dog. We call him Fluffy sometimes. But it could have been anything, like anything that's fluffy. She'd take a picture of herself. And my wife will make a scrapbook out of that. So we'll be taking like Happy 17, and then the scrapbook of the hunt, and then probably some other birthday stuff, for opening gifts or all kinds of other stuff, or just her with her siblings and with us. And so that's what we do. Oh, and we take a picture with the birthday person, mom and dad, so us, the birthday person, and all their brothers and sisters. And then, do we do it all together? We don't do that one, but we do the other two. And that's pretty cool too, because then you can see the change over time, and they'll remember like kind of what their brothers and sisters look like for their birthday, because then it's custom to them. So, highly recommend doing these things. They make it much more memorable. It requires a little bit more work, but not, there's hardly any cost to any of this. Like a book to buy, like a picture book, and you can load that up and just wait till Thanksgiving. You don't need to give it right away because their birthday's already passed. But you can wait till they're on sale at Shutterfly, or I don't know what those things are. My wife does it all. She does all this cool books, and she knows where to get good prices. But she loads it up and just waits. So that works out pretty well. Walmart, maybe. Not Walmart. Walgreens. I think Walgreens. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I recommend. Use those birthday things. Make your wife and kids and everyone else happier by making these big drastic changes. And it requires a little work, but hey, it's worth it. They're happier. To continue learning, I recommend checking out my video on teaching your kids what school is missing. So, because there's definitely things that their school is not teaching them. In the meantime, keep growing together, share this with others, and we'll keep talking later.